I have a lawsuit against a company that had a raised sidewalk, and my wife fell and has never recovered from it. But the case has been dragging on for 5 years, and my attorney says that the ball is in their court. But how long do they have to actually come forward and do some defense on the thing?
Chapman, let's turn it over to Jim. Jim, did you hear all of that? What are your thoughts?
Well, I heard 5-year delay. I heard what kind of case was it again?
Raised sidewalk, his wife tripped and fell. Chapman, pretty serious injury, I'm assuming?
That's very serious.
Okay. Chapman, let me ask you this. Don't mention any names. You have an attorney, as I understand it. When's the last time you've actually sat down and spoken to your attorney about the case?
Oh, about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And your understanding the claim has been filed?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let me just kind of walk you through what you should expect. And here's what I would do if I were you. One, most of these lawsuits can be resolved. Our goal in our office is to try to get them resolved within a year of filing. That's not always practical. Sometimes the courts are backed up. And I have in my office now, and I've had cases that go on for 5 years or more. That does happen. It'd be highly unusual to have a case for 5 years where somebody, I thought I heard you say, has not filed an answer, has not responded, because they're generally required to file a responsive pleading, meaning an answer or motion to dismiss within 30 days of you serving them or your attorney serving them with a complaint. So I would want to sit down with my attorney face to face and say, look, this has been going on a while. What's the status of the, these are the questions I would ask. If you're listening, write these down. May I see the lawsuit? Show me what date we filed it. What date did we serve them? Has an answer been filed? And if so, let me see it.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And if that's been done, ask them when you can reasonably expect to have a trial date set. Because what you have to do, if you do this for a living, at least in state courts, not in federal courts, but in a lot of our court systems, you have to be proactive as the attorney who files the claim to see that a trial gets set. Because typically nothing happens in your favor until basically a trial's on the calendar and the other side knows something bad's going to happen at court. Okay, so it's got to get in a position to move. And if you don't have satisfactory answers to all that, and I'm not encouraging you to necessarily do this, your attorney may be doing a perfectly good job. I don't know enough facts. But if you're not comfortable with those answers that you get, then it's your right to say, I want to get another attorney. And I would suggest that you do that. You need to be comfortable when you're going through a serious personal injury claim or wrongful death case. You need to be comfortable with your counsel. You're relying on them to make critical decisions that are going to affect you and loved ones for the rest of your life.
That's right.
You've got to be somebody that you have confidence in and somebody that you trust. Otherwise, the relationship just doesn't work.